So you're thinking about moving to Jupiter, Florida? Well, you're in the right place, my friends. Today, we're gonna dive into the ultimate pros and cons list about what it's actually like to live here in Jupiter, Florida. So whether you're thinking about making a move or you're just curious about what it's like to live in this beautiful area, stick around because you're in for a real treat. Let's get started. What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay Tronalone with the Jupiter Group, and if you're new here and you want to know absolutely everything there is to know about living in Jupiter, Florida, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current Jupiter market. Guys, let's kick things off with one of the biggest pros, our absolutely beautiful beaches. Jupiter is home to some of the most pristine beaches here in Florida. So whether you love surfing, sunbathing, or just going for a stroll down the beach, our beaches here have something for everybody. Living close to the beach means you can enjoy these stunning views and activities year-round. It's like being on vacation every single day. Now let's talk about one of the downsides, hurricane season. So from June to November here in Florida, we experience hurricane season, which can sometimes bring strong storms and potential damage to your home or property. The one upside to this downside is that the weather services here are really on top of tracking problematic storms. So if there is a storm that pops up, oftentimes you'll have plenty of notice to prepare your home, get supplies, and be ready for any potential damage. While modern construction and preparedness plans have made these storms easier to handle, it's definitely something you have to consider if you're thinking about moving to Florida. Another thing you should consider is the rising home insurance costs, which could factor in if you're looking at purchasing a waterfront property. All right, now back to the positives. If you are someone who loves the outdoors, you are absolutely going to love Jupiter. It's a hotspot for outdoor activities. So whether you love boating, fishing, golfing, kayaking, hiking, shell hunting, surfing, anything that has to do with the great outdoors here, we've got something for you. With plenty of parks, nature reserves, and recreational areas, you'll always find something fun and active to do. Plus, the warm weather means you can enjoy these activities almost all year round. Now let's address another possible con, the cost of living here. Now, because Jupiter is such a highly desirable place to be, it does make things a little more expensive when compared to other areas. Waterfront housing in particular is something that's going to be pricier, so if you're in the market for some of our stunning water views, it's definitely something you want to factor into your budget. However, the quality of life and amenities often justify the costs, and there are still plenty of options for various budgets. Another pro and a huge draw for families here in Jupiter is our excellent school system. Jupiter boasts some of the best schools in Florida, both public and private, which makes it a great opportunity if you're thinking about relocating here with your family. Having multiple options for great schools is just another perk as to why Jupiter is such a great place to raise a family. The school system also offers many different extracurricular activities that are going to provide your kids with a well-rounded education. Providing a great education and a supportive community is a top priority for our kids here in Jupiter. All right, guys, let's talk about another possible con, the traffic. So like any growing area, Jupiter can definitely experience traffic congestion, especially during peak drive time hours like rush hour or during our peak season, which is going to be those winter months. So think about when the rest of the country wants to get out of the cold and come to the hot, that's when you're going to experience a little bit of a traffic backup. While it's not as bad as in some larger South Florida cities like Fort Lauderdale or Miami, it's definitely something to keep in mind when planning your daily commute or weekend activities. Now on to another pro, and probably one of the reasons I like Jupiter so much, the strong sense of community. So one of my favorite things about Jupiter is that it has a small town vibe with big city conveniences. So what does that mean for you? That means if you lived here, you're gonna know your neighbor, but also have plenty of opportunities to engage in community events and entertainment options that are gonna really give you a great sense of how incredible it is to live here in Jupiter. Whether it's a farmer's market, a local festival, a concert, or a community fundraiser, there's always something happening that fosters a close-knit community spirit. On the flip side, if you're looking for crazy nightlife, Jupiter may not be the place for you. Although we have plenty of incredible restaurants and bars, many of which offer live music, the nightlife here is a little more low-key and spread out compared to some of the larger neighboring cities. That being said, West Palm Beach is just a short 20-minute drive away, which is going to offer you a ton of great options for incredible nightlife. Or if you want to kick it up a notch, you could also jump on the Brightline and take a quick trip down to Fort Lauderdale or Miami. So there you have it, the ultimate pros and cons list about what it's like to actually live here in Jupiter, Florida. Despite a few downsides, in my opinion, the benefit of living in this beautiful and welcoming community far outweigh the negatives. If you're considering making a move to Jupiter, or you just want to know what it's like to actually live here, feel free to drop a comment below or reach out to me directly. I'd love to help you find your perfect dream home. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the bell for notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to welcome you to Jupiter.